Hey everybody, Michael Smith, producer and mixer here. Today I want to show you in this video a technique that I used in one of my songs in the mastering process. The problem I was having is when the snare would hit with the kick at the same time, both would sort of get pushed back in the mix, and really I lost the impact of the snare. So I'm going to play for you this section of the song. It's a synthwave cyberpunk track. It's pretty aggressive. And listen to what the kick and snare is doing in the mix. Now let's just hear the kick and snare. So what I did is I ended up putting a multi-band processor on the kick. And in this case, it's the multipass. And I isolated the frequency range of 102 Hz, 252 Hz, and I put a compressor on it with a high ratio and a really fast attack and release. And then I sidechained it just to the snare. So basically what that means is this compressor and this frequency range is only going to be activated when the snare that I sidechained it to is producing sound. So before I dial in the sound, the threshold of that compressor, let me play for you what this frequency range sounds like on the kick. There's the regular kick. And there's that frequency range. And this frequency range is sort of where the low end of the snare is hitting. And when both are hitting at the same time, there's, like I said, there's a lot of masking. So when I turn this compressor on, I'm going to dial in the threshold. And what you'll hear is the snare have its own place in the mix. So before I unsolo the whole track, let me play for you kick and snare. Let's dial in the threshold. Okay, so that low end sort of disappears from the kick and it creates a space right in this range for the snare to hit. So let me bypass it. Now let's listen to that in the full mix. This is without. And with. So I hope this video helps. Try this technique out when you have kick and snare hitting at the same time. Pull up that multi-band processor and dial in the frequency range and see if that helps carve a little bit of space for the snare. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment below. I'll see you soon.